Guys, Truckers of Europe 3 is already a solid sim, but what if we took it to an entirely new level? Imagine underground smuggling missions in remote villages, cinematic cutscenes during deliveries, train loading contracts, or even survival mechanics where your truck breaks down in the middle of nowhere and you have to fix it yourself. Well, that's the work of mods, right? And if you remember, sometime this year, a message was shared on Wanda Software's official Discord hinting that mod support might actually be coming maybe in a few months, or even within the next year. So what happens when the community gets the keys to build on this already incredible game? That's where things get wild. We're diving deep into the craziest, most creative mod ideas that could completely flip TOE3 experience. These are ambitious dreams that could redefine mobile trucking forever. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's explore the top 10 mods Truckers of Europe 3 desperately needs if modding ever becomes reality. Make sure you have a coffee mug course. It's gonna be a long one. Before we dive into the world of mods, let's talk about the game itself. Truckers of Europe 3, developed by Wanda Software, is one of the most advanced and visually stunning truck simulators available on mobile. It puts you behind the wheel of powerful European trucks, offering a detailed and immersive driving experience across a range of cities and highways. From realistic physics and fuel consumption to manual gear shifting, engine wear, and a dynamic economy system, the game does a great job of simulating the real-life trucking lifestyle. Whether you're hauling oversized loads through tight city streets or cruising the highway at sunrise, TOE3 delivers a smooth and satisfying gameplay loop that's loved by mobile sim fans worldwide. But as great as it is, there's always room for more. And that's where mods come in. Let's be honest, as much as we love those peaceful early morning hauls in Truckers of Europe 3, there comes a point where the silence becomes too silent. You're cruising down the highway for hundreds of kilometers, and suddenly it's just you and the road. No honking taxis, no aggressive overtaking, no impatient vans tailgating or buses cutting you off at intersections. It's like the rest of the world just disappeared. That's where a realistic traffic system mod would hit hard. We're talking about bringing the roads to life, not just with more AI vehicles, but with variety. Private cars, buses, old trucks, delivery vans, reckless drivers during rush hour, emergency vehicles, weaving through traffic, everything you'd expect from a living highway. And it doesn't stop there. Imagine hearing the subtle chirping of birds as you pass through the countryside, city sirens wailing in the distance, ambient radio chatter, or even construction noise nearby. A proper traffic and environmental mod wouldn't just fill the road, it would fill the world. It would turn every journey into a dynamic, unpredictable experience where you're constantly reacting to the environment. It's the kind of realism that makes the road feel alive, and it's exactly what TO3 needs to go from immersive to unforgettable. Truckers of Europe 3 took a solid step forward with its latest update, adding fuel stations like GG and spots like the iconic pizza points. But what if they took it to the next level? Imagine pulling up to a Scania logistics warehouse, unloading trailers for real-world brands like DHL, BMW, or Lafarge Cement. You're not just hauling generic pallets anymore, you're moving branded cargo with purpose. That single trailer you're dragging across the country, it's stamped with a company logo the world actually knows. Now, take that even further. Imagine that company isn't AI controlled, it's owned by another real player. You get hired to do contracts for their logistics empire inside TO3. Their logo is on the building, their trucks are lined up at the dock, and their drivers are out making deliveries too. This mod would bring a whole new level of realism and immersion, not just visually, but economically. You're no longer just a lone driver. You're part of a bigger trucking network where brands matter and the world feels lived in. It's not just about realism, it's about creating a living, breathing economy inside the game, powered by players and recognizable brands. And honestly, what's more alive than that? Look, we're not here to hate. Truckers of Europe 3 already has some of the best visuals on mobile. The lighting, solid, the reflections, clean, the details, impressive, but deep down, it's missing that final layer, that raw, gritty realism that hits you right in the gut. Imagine a mod that pushes the graphical fidelity into uncharted territory. We're talking dynamic cloud layers that shift in real time, storms that roll, distant thunder, actual dust and splash trails when you're speeding through muddy terrain. And don't get us started on the trucks themselves. themselves aged paint jobs. Weathered textures, dense, visible rust forming on neglected rigs, true visual story written across every surface. Sure, not everyone has a phone that can handle it, but let's be real. Maniacs out here playing mobile games with RTX level shaders modded in. This graphics mod wouldn't just be for everyone. It'd be for those who want TO3 to look and feel like a console level experience in their pocket. When realism meets chaos and beauty meets detail, that's when trucking turns cinematic. And honestly, if we had this, what more would we even ask for? Let's face it, the current weather in truckers of Europe 3 is clean, safe, and a little too predictable. But what if we broke the sky wide open? Picture this. You're halfway through a delivery and a thick blizzard rolls in. Visibility drops to nearly zero. Your tires start slipping on frozen asphalt. You pull over and switch on the fog lights and slowly crawl forward while snow piles up on your windshield in real time. That's the power of a full weather system mod. Not just cosmetic, but gameplay. We're talking heavy snowfall, icy roads, black ice physics, storms that push your trailer sideways, and even heat waves that affect engine temperature. Seasons would shift. Every trip becomes a battle against nature. It's not just about making the game look better, it's about adding risk, mood, and intensity to every route. A proper snow mod would force you to respect the road or pay the price. Let's be honest, the engine sounds in TO3 could use a serious upgrade. The custom exhaust for me ain't good. The Euro engines sound better, sure, but they still don't hit like they should. Now picture a mod that brings in raw, high-quality engine sounds, deep rumblers, turbo spools, gear whines, and those satisfying bursts from the exhaust. Each truck would have its own unique voice, from Scania's aggressive growl to Volvo's smooth hum, and with headphones on, every rev would slap. You wouldn't just hear the engine, you'd feel it. That kind of sound mod would take immersion to a whole new level. Yes, Truckers of Europe 3 already gives us some decent customization. A few lights here, a GPS there, maybe a new wheel, but let's be honest, it's limited. Now imagine a mod that blows the doors wide open, where you can fully design your cab like it's your second home. A passenger chilling beside you, a dog sleeping in the back, air freshener swinging from the mirror, curtains on the windows, and even a working coffee machine on the dash outside. Custom bumpers, chrome plates, dirt stains, tow chains, all fully modular. This isn't just for style. It adds personality, identity, and that lived-in realism every long-haul driver craves. A proper customization mod would let you make your truck truly yours and turn every drive into a story. Now here's a mod that would completely flip TOE3 a full asset build mode. Imagine being able to buy land, then place your own garages, warehouses, repair shops, fuel stations across the map. Keep in mind, these are real functional assets that generate contracts, refuel your fleet, or act as rest stops. Start small with a dusty backyard garage, but as your business grows, you expand into a logistics empire with branded depots in every major city. Even crazier, other players could use your facilities, fueling at your station, picking up contracts from your warehouse. It's not just about driving anymore, it's about building your world inside the game. This kind of mod would turn TO3 from a truck simulator into a trucking tycoon experience. Now let's talk about the one thing every player would throw their money at. We need new trucks. Wanda has done a great job offering a solid lineup, but it still feels limited. That's where a truck mod system would absolutely hit different. Imagine downloading a freshly modeled Iveco, complete with a fully detailed cabin and realistic dashboard. With a proper modding platform, the community could introduce everything. The garage would never feel the same again. And the best part, you get to choose what you drive, not just what the devs offer. If you're still watching right now, that means you've been vibing with the video. So do me a solid, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments which mod do you want to see in Truckers of Europe 3. Let's talk down there.